master of the evening, fellow members, and welcome guest. Good evening.
Good evening.
As a general evaluator, I will be observing the meeting from all meeting proceedings from the beginning till the end. So at the end of the meeting, I will give the report where we can improve and where we are doing well. However, I will not be very finicky about the report.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And the next role is Thought of the Day. It's going to do by Toastmaster Mohammed Ashraf. Please come and do that.
Hi, good evening, one and all.
Good evening. Good evening.
Lot of new faces here. There is something called stitching time salesman. You all know, right? Nowadays, the life of our life experience. Let me share with you a real life experience which happened to one of my friends. He is working in a well-known firm, in a well-known position. One time, he was having some sort of pain he was feeling here. He didn't take care of it. When he was feeling some sort of numbness, he consulted a doctor. Doctor gave some sort of cream to apply inside. And doctor told him, do one thing, apply it for 1 month. Till if you feel it, come back to me. So it was keep on applying it. 1 month over. He stopped it. After a couple of weeks, started again. He had the prescription given by the doctor. He went to medical shop, purchased it, started to apply. Next month over. Then after a couple of weeks, he was not applying the medicine. Again it came back. Almost 1 year, he was continuously buying the medicine by himself. The doctor strictly told him, you should come back to me after 1 month. After 1 year, after applying this one by himself for almost 12 months, he was feeling real pain. He went to doctor. Time already over. You know, you can guess what happened. Seconds. Then he went back to India, consulted a few hospitals. Finally, he landed in Manipal Cancer Hospital. They cut one major portion from here. Took the rest of the piece from here and stick. Frankly speaking, it's a real life experience. Again, I conclude my speech. Stitch time says now, this incident, let it be with each and every one of us throughout our life. Don't take it as granted, or what should I say? Don't take it, especially this kind of medical conditions. Never take it that. We need to give enough importance in this kind of incidents. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mohammed Ashraf. Wonderful thought. So be there, all of you. Okay, so we are moving to our next session. Is a prepared speeches. So before the prepared speeches, let's go a few introduction about our theme of the day. Stability. Stability. What is stability? What do you mean by the stability? We all have heard about in various corners of our life. Stability. We should keep the stability. You have to keep the financial stability, mental stability, relational stability. Various stabilities we are hearing. Are you keeping? Yes, all are keeping. Of course, your faces are saying all are keeping the stability. But we Toastmasters are keeping. Yes, of course or not?
Yes.
Why?
Simple skills.
Since 2011 onwards, this Toastmaster club is formed here, and in front of me, members are sitting, a legendary Toastmaster sitting, because of the stable, because of the continuation of the stability, the action plan which they are implemented. Right or not?
Yes.
Of course, it's a great inspiring for the members who are the new faces today here. Just follow our seniors from 2011 onwards. This is a great example for the stability of our action plan in our daily life. Whatever you are doing, you should be keeping a stability. Of course, everyone requires success, right or not? Yes, we require the success. That is the funda of our life. In any kind of the manner, we need the success, right? But how we will improve that? How we will make it that? We need to work for that, right? Yes, we have heard about various types of histories, stories, inspiring thoughts, classes, books. Everywhere is saying what success. For the success, you need to keep the vision, mission, action plan, strategic plan, self-appreciation, self-confidence, motive, blah blah blah, so and so, like that. Of course, there is one of the major part is stability. All these things we have, but we are not stable. How will it go? For instance, we are starting we have just taken an action after the medical checkup. You analyzed, you are having enough cholesterol or any another kind of medicine. So doctor is asking you, okay, then go start to do your exercise. So you are get maximum energy and you are ready to go for exercise. You started to do the next day onwards. One day, second day, third, it's going on. And stuck. Why is it become the stuck? One reason is the laziness. Another reason is the coincidence of the obstacles. Any of one is happening in our life. The laziness is another part. And the coincidence and obstacles, that we cannot say, we cannot do anything. Because we are living in a social circle. It must be happening, right or not? But the laziness, and similarly these also we have one solution. How we can make it happen? Because our thinking set, our brain set, it depends on that. Our brain is always require what? Entertainment part. If you are calling someone to come for a movie, yes, take ticket for me also. If I am asking to, can you come for the Toastmaster meeting? Sorry, I'm just committing for another session. Okay, let me try. This is the difference. What? Because if you are coming here, our brain has to give more attention. If you are going to there, the screen will be giving the attention. So we are entertaining, right? So how to stable this thing? That is our willpower only. That is one of another reason. Now I'll give you four small example. It's for how to create the development. Sorry, how to create the stability. Please consider all you are getting an assignment as a cleaning of a waste drum. Okay, and you have a period. You need to make it that in the proper. But the drum is huge, 50 cbm or something. And you have to do that after only you will be getting the promotion or whatever. You will get one good appreciation once you finish this one. Think like that. And you are ready to do that one. So first what you are going to do? First what you are going to do? Consider is at a drum. You are going to the near the drum. Can you just stand there few minutes? No, because of this man is taking you back. And consider inside the drum is various waste, animal waste, general waste, chemical waste, all the waste are inside the drum. So you are realizing about the fact inside the drum is waste and you need to clear how you are taking the measurements. That means the safety measures like mask, gloves, safety shoes and all, and you are moving to there step by step, create your maximum energy, then you are going to there and take step by step, and the waste is spreading on your body as well. Even you are trying to drink and clean that one. Finally, you are success. Then when you are turning to back, you feel that, of course, I had worked load. Right or no? Of course, we feel that one because we have given enough work for this to make it clear. Similarly, turn your mindset. Similarly, your mind and brain is like a dirty. Consider like that. So, please think, you need to clear your mindset slowly only. Give the cleaning process slowly. Don't think, today if I am joining for the Toastmaster, next day I will be the speaker. Slowly you will get it. Of course. I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So we are going to our main session of the prepared speeches. Prepared speeches first is going to do Toastmaster Muhammad Yunus. Before that, I would like to call the evaluation of Toastmaster Yunus, Madam Toastmaster Jamila. Please on the dais. After the evaluation, speech after.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Dear guests. Read out the purpose, right? Yeah, Toastmaster Muhammad Yunus is delivering his first speech, the icebreaker, today. So let me read out the purpose of his speech. The purpose of this speech is for the member to introduce himself to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. That's it.
Okay.
And the timer, can you please read out the timing rules?
The time allotted for icebreaker speech is 4 to 6 minutes with the grace period of 30 seconds. The green light will be on at 4 minutes, which is green light, and amber light will be on at 5 minutes, and green light will be on at 6 minutes, and continue and remain on until speaker finishes the speech. Those who maintain the speech with between 3 minutes 30 seconds and 6 minutes 30 seconds will be qualified for the voting. Over to you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
All the best.
So, Toastmaster Muhammad Yunus, please just give a round of applause.
Yeah, good evening everybody. How are you guys?
Fine.
I would like to start this journey with a motivational story, small motivational story. There was a man who used to make his living by selling balloons. So this story I have taken from by You Can Win by Shiv Kera, who is a greatest motivational speaker. Okay. So there was a man who used to make his living by selling balloons at a fair. He used to sell different colors of the balloons, red, orange, yellow, different types. So whenever his sales were low, so he used to fill one balloon with helium gas and used to release in the air. So whenever the children, nearby children, kids, whenever they used to see that balloon in the air, they used to come and buy the balloon from him. So in this way, he was improving his sales. And he used to repeat the process the whole day. So one day he saw someone was tugging his jacket. So he turned back. And when he turned back and saw, there was a small kid. The kid asked him, is that black balloon also goes up? Then the man replied with empathy, "Oh my son, it is not the color of the balloon which is taking it upwards. It is what is inside that counts." So same thing applies to our lives. So what is inside which will take it upwards is our attitude. So if we have the right attitude in the right direction, then I hope we can achieve whatever we want in this world, in personal as well as in professional life. Okay. Toastmaster of the evening, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear guests. A warm good evening to all of you. Today's speech I have divided into two parts. In the first part, I will be sharing about my professional as well as personal life, and in the second, if time permits, I will be sharing the circumstances which forced me to join Mussafah Toastmasters Club. So my name is Muhammad Yunus Hussain. I was born and brought up in Warangal, Telangana, India. I did my schooling in Warangal only. So in my school, I'm an average student, so more interested towards extracurricular activities. So in my school days, I have led my class team in various sports such as volleyball, cricket, etc. So one of the notable things since my childhood, I was fascinated by this satellite communication, whatever the communication that happens between the satellite. I was more fascinated. So someone told me that if you want to become an engineer, you have to be good at mathematics. So I started concentrating more on maths and science subjects, and to my surprise, in 10th standard, I got 98 out of 100 marks, which was a notable thing in my family. I became like a role model in my family also. So after that, after completing my school, I completed my intermediate with average score. Then as you know that I was fascinated by engineering. So I was very much interested to join electronics and communication branch. So I got the opportunity to join in one of the college in Karnataka. So I have completed my Bachelor of Engineering in Electronics and Communication from Gulbarga University. So after graduating from my college, then I came to Hyderabad. So initially I worked in one of the public sector undertakings, and the two instances that happened in my life which I want to share with you. The first instance, after working in a PSU, that it was on contract basis, as a trainee I joined there. After completing that, I got the opportunity to join software firm, but due to some reason, my company did not got projects, so they terminated few employees, and I was one among them. And another instance I would like to share is in my career life. Actually, I have struggled for 2.5 years. I did not got job. So it was one of the most, you can say, one of the struggles, which was one of the most difficult period of my life. And during this period, I learned many things in my life. Like I used to read motivational books. I used to watch various motivational videos so that I don't get depressed. It was one of the hardest part of my life, you can say. And during this period, I learned about self-confidence, communication skills, how to be motivated, keep you motivated when things are not going as planned, as you expected. And when I was trying in some domain, destiny has planned something else for me. So after that, again, I did some software course in Oracle ERP domain, and luckily I got a job in Oracle ERP domain, and after that I came to UAE. So this was a short story about my personal and professional life. I would like to thank you, all of you, for giving this opportunity and patiently listening to me. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Muhammad Yunus. Wonderful introduction about himself. So great. And the next one, Toastmaster Ashraf. He is going to give his project number 2, level 2 from the pathway. His speech is going to evaluate by Toastmaster Ramraj. I will call upon Toastmaster Ramaraj on the dais.
Toastmaster of the evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Very good evening.
Good evening.
Toastmaster Ashraf. His speech title is going to be Understanding Your Communication Style. The purpose of this speech, the objective of the speech, is the project is for the member to learn about different communication styles and identify his or her primary style. The purpose of this speech is for the member to share the impact of his or her style on others. Okay.
Thank you. Timer, please explain the time of his speech.
The time allotted for project speech is 5 to 7 minutes with a grace period of 30 seconds. The green will be on at 5 minutes and the amber light will be on at 6 minutes and 7 and the red light will be on at 7 minutes. Speaker those maintain speech between 4 minutes 30 seconds and 7 minutes 30 seconds will be qualified for the voting. Over to you. Wish you all the best.
Okay. So thank you, Toastmaster Ashraf.
Have you ever come across a situation that you had to respond accurately, then later on you had to repent, thinking, oh my God, had I responded in the other way, I would not have been in this misery now. Like that. Anyone? Our style of communication is a lot towards the success of our life. Toastmaster evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. We have seen people with the different styles of communication. Some of them we like, some of them we don't like. Experts have categorized types of communication into major 4 categories in work environment. That is director controller, promoter type, supporter type, analytical type. So the brief of this are director controller type is a bossy type who is very focused on his job. You may not be able to tell him even good morning. He will be looking on his job on. A person, a promoter type person, he is highly chit-chat kind of person, running here and there and not much serious about the job. And a person who is a promoter type, he is highly supportive. The supporter type, he is highly supportive with his fellow beings, and he will be straight in his life and his work, straight into the business, no drama. And an analytical person, he is someone who is so much conscious about the things he is going to do or act, like a project or whatever. Like you can say finicky, the exact word it can be described. Now, for me, concerning to me, I find myself more or less oriented to this last category, which is I take too much time, I consume all my tasks are I spend a lot of time consuming, but try to be more focused and try not to make it without faults. And another kind of categorization of communication is passive type, aggressive type, passive aggressive type, and assertive type. Passive type is a person who would like to please everyone. He will not question or challenge the other party. And aggressive person is someone who will try to be dominant over the other party. And he will not bother how the other party feels. And a passive aggressive person, he will appear to be passive, but he may be intrinsically, subtly try to prove the other party wrong if he gets a chance, even though he may not be able to challenge explicitly. And an assertive type of person, who is the most recommended type of communication, who will be looking from both sides of an issue he will think from the other's shoe also before arriving in a conclusion or before responding. Now, I remember two examples in my life which I feel. One was one adversely affected me because of my passive nature of communication, and one that I won the situation because of some assertive nature. So, some years back, when I was driving from Malayali to Mussafah, I got involved in an accident. A truck driver, in a deadly slow-moving traffic, a truck came and hit my car from the side, and he moved on to hit the car in front of mine also. And when we were explaining the situation to the police officer, he was successful. He was an aggressive guy. He was successful. He made him believe that I was the one who came and hit him, and he moved on to hit the other car. And already I am in an embarrassed situation, cracking sounds and hitting from the side, and I was so, passive. I couldn't make him understand what was the situation. So in paper I was faulty. Recently, during my last vacation, four of us, this is another example, four of us were traveling in a car in India. A police jeep is coming from the opposite side, and the police asked us to stop, and the driver was called, who is a youngster. They are questioning. And I also got down from the car and I'm watching them from the other side, and I was in a formal attire. I noticed that the police guy is frequently looking at me also. So when they started to move, firing him, I just slowly approached them and asked them, "Sir, I haven't seen him rushing always very rash. This time the police told not only that he was talking over the phone. So he was using hands-free. Was he using Bluetooth? I think it is not necessary to be Bluetooth. A wired headset also is acceptable, I understand. So in this situation, I don't know whether the policeman was playing with us or he doesn't know. I told him, I noticed he is a bit puzzled. So I told him, would you mind, sir, leaving us this time free? Leave us free and let him be more careful in future. So this time, another police guy from the jeep also came and supported us, and they shouted at the guy, be careful in future. Let them be free. And with a note of thanks, we said, tell them bye. So this time I feel it was an assertive approach that saved us this situation. So in conclusion, there are different types of communication. Each of them has got its own good and bad aspects. Our aim is to learn and develop an effective style of communication for our success.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashraf. And the next speech is actually a mock-up speech. It's going to be delivered by Toastmaster Puran Roy. Before that, evaluation. Evaluation is going to be given by Toastmaster Rajesh Pandey.
Good evening once again. For Toastmaster Puran Roy has got a simple job. 7 minutes he has to make us laugh. And for the benefit of the guest, he is our first place winner of club level speech contest. Because in the club, annually there will be speech contest. In the 4 categories there. In one of the categories we will a speech, and he is the first place winner. And he is going to the next level, area level. From the area level, it will be district level and district level. So for that, your support is required, not here. On Friday, he is delivering his area level speech in NPCC. Please everybody attend that meeting. And you have to do a very simple job there. There is a three-letter job. The Toastmaster Puran will deliver his speech and he will give a pause. That time your job is hello. Hello means laugh out louder. So whenever he gives a pause, you have to laugh. Not here, I'm telling you that. So your laughter will impress the judge. So he will get the most score for that. So I'm requesting again, please attend the area contest and support Puran Bhai.
Thank you. Before that, the timer, please explain the time.
I will say 5 to 7 minutes with the grace period of 30 seconds.
Okay. Now, Toastmaster Puran Bhai.
Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, good evening.
Good evening.
Watch, be careful, you're going to drop it, always creating a mess for me. I have to clean up the mess again and again. Why are you using that tablecloth? Come on. My wife's constant warning when the kids are around, when the children is around, they think, no, it's when I'm around. Because I've been clumsy and sloppy from a very young age. So many items broken, so many items damaged, so many embarrassments, so many catastrophes, I've lost count. Tripping, falling, slipping, spilling, it happens almost every day. But there are a few incidents I remember because of the scale of the embarrassment, the scale of the destruction, I could say. So I would like to share that with you today. Are you ready to join me? Yes. Okay. Many years ago, as a young student, we wanted to enjoy the New Year's. So I come from a cold place where the restaurants close early. So we have no choice but to go out and enjoy. But we needed something to enjoy. So we all decided to buy a bottle of whiskey. But of all the people, my friends decided to ask me to carry it because I was the youngest, not knowing what's going to happen in the future. So I was carrying the bottle like this with me inside here, an expensive cargo. And while we went around singing and dancing in the street, I was holding it very carefully. Then around midnight, we said, okay, let's sit in the park, all of us, and enjoy. So one of my friends